Hi, I'm Jem and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a breathing sequence which can be done at any time of the day. It's also a nice one to do before another yoga practice. It just really brings you to feel nice and calm and centered, and it switches on the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest breath. So we're going to lie down on the mat. Now there's different options to make sure you're as comfortable as possible. So you can place a bolster underneath your knees or a pillow. You can place a quite thin cushion or pillow underneath your head if that's more comfortable as well. I prefer to have my feet as wide as my mat and the knees coming inwards. So lying on your mat, to get into a aligned position which is comfortable for the spine, just gently pressing the head into the mat and then bringing your chin towards your chest. Just noticing and appreciating that length that you've now created at the back of the neck. Then if you can bring your shoulders up towards the ears, roll them back down, and you can have your hands facing upwards to receive or downwards to ground, whichever you prefer. Bring your attention to your pelvis and lower back, just to make sure that that's as happy as possible. You may want to gently bring the lower abdomen in as you tuck the pelvis under slightly, just to lengthen that lower back. And just noticing the feel of the floor underneath your feet. And just taking a few moments here, bringing your attention to the centre of the chest, and just imagining that you're in your happy place, a place that brings you joy and peace. Just notice that feeling that is created when you think of that place, and take that feeling with you throughout the rest of this practice. And now just observing the breath, not judging it in any way, not changing it, just noticing. It might be the first time that you've noticed the breath all day, and that's completely fine. And just noticing that breath, that inhale and the exhale. The air might be cooler on the inhale and perhaps warmer on the exhale. The breath might be quite short. No judgment, just noticing. If it's comfortable for you, you can close the eyes, or you can keep them open with a soft gaze. And we're now going to do some belly breathing. And this releases any tension in the belly. Placing your hands, if you want to, onto your abdomen with the fingers spread, placing your hands either side of your belly button. And on the inhale, filling the belly gently with air, noticing it rise. And on the exhale, feeling the belly return back down towards the spine. On the inhale, gently feeling the belly rise. And on the exhale, the belly naturally goes back down. Please do about 3 more of these with your own breath. And on the next exhale, releasing from that practice. You can move about a little bit just to make sure you're comfortable. And just notice how you feel after those belly breathings. And now we're going to do some natural resting breaths. So not changing the breath in any way, not necessarily observing it, just being with the breath. Our natural breath relinquishes any holding patterns. And on the next exhale, just releasing that breath. We're now going to do some chest to abdomen breathing. This is the breathing that supports the lower spine during the different positions in yoga when we're doing the different postures. We're going to concentrate on the exhale first. So on your next inhale, just inhale into the chest. And on the exhale, bring the lower abdomen in and slightly up if you can. Breathing in, and on the exhale, bringing the lower abdomen in. And doing 3 more in your own time. You can imagine you're putting on a tight pair of jeans and you're trying to do the zip up. That is the motion of bringing the lower abdomen in and slightly up if you can. And on the next exhale, we release from that practice. And now we'll focus on the inhale. So if it's comfortable for you, you can place your hands onto your rib cage, and this allows you to feel the movement of the chest filling with air. So on your next inhale, breathe into the chest with a sense of expansion. And on your exhale, breathing out. On your inhale, feeling the air enter the chest in all directions. And on the exhale, breathing out. Do 3 more of these in your own time. And on the next exhale, releasing. Okay, so now we're going to put the two together. So on the inhale, going to breathe into the chest with a sense of expansion. And on the exhale, bringing the lower abdomen in and slightly up if you can. Breathing into the chest, feeling the air filling the lungs. And on the exhale, bringing the lower abdomen in. And do 3 more of these with your own breath. And on the next exhale, releasing from that practice. And place your hands back down by your sides. And just noticing how you feel after those different breathing techniques. You might have noticed a shift. You may feel slightly calmer. However you feel is absolutely fine. So I'm going to end this practice here. You're more than welcome to do a different yoga practice now that you've grounded yourself with these different breathing techniques. Or you may decide to go and relax. Thank you for practicing with me today. See you next time. Namaste.